Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today, I will be teaching you how to create Google Forms. Now, what are Google Forms? Saan ba natin ito pwedeng gamitin? For us teachers, we can use Google Forms to create online quizzes, assessments, online forms, attendance, at marami pang iba. Para makagawa po kayo niyan, kailangan nyo lang po ng isang Gmail account. Napakadali, diba? So guys, for us to be able to create a Google form, sabi ko nga kanina, kailangan meron po kayong Google account. So tayo pong teachers, meron tayong G Suite account and then premium account po siya. And kung napanood nyo po yung previous video natin about Google Drive, you are already familiar with this 9 boxes icon on the upper right of your Google. So simply click that and then scroll down, look for forms. Pwedeng iba-iba po kasi yung arrangement ng icons kada Google account. Click Forms, and then you will be directed to the Google Forms page. Makikita nyo po dyan yung mga previously na nagawa nyo po na Google Form, and take note po that whatever Google Form you do, mapupunta po yon sa inyong Google Drive automatically. After inspecting this part of the Google Forms page, if you want to create a new form, click this blank, the plus icon, and then you will be redirected to the untitled form. Anong pwede nating unahin dyan? We can go first to the design. So, halimbawa, gusto kong baguhin yung kanyang kulay or gusto kong lagyan siya ng picture, pwedeng-pwede yon. Paano natin po siya gagawin? Dito po tayo sa customized theme. Merong parang art palette po dito sa may taas. Click customize theme. So I will choose an image. So for the image, I can choose from the available pictures here, or I can also upload the picture. For example, class picture or custom picture that I want. So for example, dahil science teacher ako, I would like, for example, this picture of a butterfly or this one. And then it would be uploaded as a header. And then, makikita po natin nagbago yung background niya kasi usually Google Form would base the color of the background to the header. But then, you can still change the theme if you want in this part. Kaya nga lang, ayoko na rin siyang baguhin kasi feeling ko bagay naman. So, yun. Okay, next, let's go to the questions. Well, let's say I'm doing a quiz today. I have opened another quiz in my desktop, which is a quiz that I use in my previous classes. Ayan. So, this is a previous quiz that I have in my past classes. So, if I want to transform this into an online form, kasi nga tayo po yung new normal na, pwedeng-pwede. We will just pick a few questions here and then we will try to transform into a Google form. Back to Google form. First, you write the title. The title is Quiz 1.1 Earthquakes and Types of Plate Boundaries. Simply type here Quiz 1.1 Earthquakes and Types of Plate Boundaries. For the form description, it's up to you if you want to place something here, maybe a guideline or a direction on how to answer the quiz. So for example, we write here, answer all the questions below. That's just an example, so you can change that to whatever you want. And then, first question. So let's say, I want a multiple choice question. What is good about Google Forms is that it is intelligent. So whenever you type a question, it already guesses or suggests an option type. So it would suggest if it's an open-ended or multiple choice or a question where we can give a lot of responses, whatever. Intelligent siya. So, syempre, bago po tayo magbigay ng quiz or pasagutan yung quiz sa bata, gusto muna natin malaman kung sino yung nagsagot nun. So, for example, lalagay natin dito, name. So, you can see, um, nag-change yung multiple choice into short answer. Ito yung sinasabi ko na intelligent si Google kasi kung ano yung tinatanong natin, nagsasuggest siya kung ano yung klase ng response na ibibigay doon. But then you can change that if you want. Okay? So, next, after that, syempre, kung gusto natin na hindi siya lalagpasan ng bata, we click this required. Ibig sabihin po niyan, hindi dapat siya makaligtaan. Kapag nakaligtaan siya ng bata, hindi magpo-proceed sa next question. Makikita rin po natin dito sa upper left side ng ating Google form na nakalagay all changes saved in Drive. And whenever you try to change something or add something in your form, lagi siyang saving. So, ibig sabihin, hindi tayo mawawalan ng work. So, kung mahaba na yung nagawa natin, masisave pa rin siya. And saan siya masisave? Sa Google Drive natin. How do we add another question? We simply click this plus sign, add question. For example, we want to ask the learner reference number. Again, nag-suggest ulit siya ng short answer. And then, tanggalin natin to. Then, required. For example, we want to ask the gender. Type the gender. And then, we type here in the options male or female. Required. From time to time, we can check what happened to our form or how does it look like in this eye icon. This is the preview icon. So, makikita natin dito kung ano magiging itsura niya kapag siya ay nakita na ng estudyante. So, name, LRN, and gender. Nakita natin dyan na hindi natin sinagutan, may lumabas na this is a required question. Okay? So, next part na tayo. What if we want the questions in another page? We simply add a section. Okay? So, pwede natin ilagay dito questions. And then, we add a question. For example, what is the name of the fault in which the impending movement is commonly referred as the big one? So, ano yung mga options natin? Ililipat lang, ika-copy-paste lang natin from our quiz. For example, option 1 is West Valley Fault. Option 2 is North Valley Fault. Option 3 is East Valley Fault. Then option 4 is South Valley Fault. And then required. After copying and pasting the questions and the options, we can go to these three dots at the bottom part. And then, if we want the options to be shuffled, we just click shuffle option order. Okay? And then, ano bang ibig sabihin ng shuffle option order? For example, si student A, tinake niya itong quiz na to, makikita niya, ito yung arrangement. And then, if student B takes the same quiz, ang nauna naman is East Valley Fault and then South Valley Fault. So, isa-shuffle niya automatically. And then, by the way, before I forget, in the settings, if this is a quiz, don't forget to go to quizzes and then make this a quiz. Kasi in this way, you will be able to assign or to choose the correct answer. And then, kailan i-release yung grade? After submission, pwedeng makikita na niya yung score niya. Or gusto mo na after manual review, it's up to you. Then save. Okay? So, dito, ilalagay na natin kung ano yung tamang sagot. So, the correct answer here is West Valley Fault and we can assign 1 point. Pwede natin siyang i-increase. 1 point lang siya kasi multiple choice siya. Okay. Done. So, let's say I want to add another one. I will again click add question, then copy the question here. Don't forget to remove the number, and if in case you are copying and pasting, don't include the A, B, C, and D. Kasi if we click shuffle order, mag-shuffle din yung A, B, and C, and D. So, dapat yung options lang mismo po ang ilalagay po natin. Alright? So, letter A, first option, denser than the continental crust. B, less dense than the continental crust. C, thicker than the continental crust. And last option, thinner than continental crust. Okay, so of course, the answer here is denser than the continental crust. And I will assign 1 point. I will click required and then I will enable shuffle option order. So next, what if we want to add a short answer question? For example, okay, so ano ang answer key natin? For example, I assign 2 points here. Ang correct answer natin ay 3. Pwede ring 3. O syempre, open tayo kung ano yung possible na sagot ng bata. Hindi naman lahat ng bata number ang ilalagay. Minsan, words. Okay, so these are correct answers. And mark all other answers incorrect. Done. Required. Okay? Next, how about if we want an essay? Explain the following statement. Earthquakes do not kill people. Poor construction does. So, dahil medyo mas mahaba yung sagot dyan, we will choose paragraph. And then for the answer key, mahirap kasing ilagay kung ano yung sagot kasi ang haba, 'di ba? So, lagyan lang natin ng points. Required. So, halimbawa, gusto naman natin yung question na maraming sagot. Pipili yung bata. Halimbawa, if you will visit a place in the Pacific known to be along converging plates, which of these should you expect to see? Baguhin natin. Instead of multiple choice, you will be using check boxes. Halimbawa, gagawin ko siyang 3 points. Kaya lang obvious pag 3 points na tatlo yung sagot. So, halimbawa, 5 points. I will choose active volcanoes, mountain ranges, and volcanic islands. Click done, click required, and then click shuffle option order. Alright? All changes saved in Drive. So for example, we are done with our quiz. We can now edit some settings. Okay, first, general, collect email addresses. So kung ine-expect po natin na yung mga bata natin ay alam ang kanilang email address or mai-input nila yung kanilang email address, we can check this. However, not all students open their email address. Tingin ko, kaya hindi ko siya i-check. And then, dahil ang ginamit ko na account ay DepEd account, naka-automatic na restrict to users in Department of Education. However, don't forget to uncheck this. Kasi, ang meron lang na DepEd account ay teachers at ang ating pasasagutin ay mga students. So, hindi natin gusto yan. Na limit to one response, we will check that. Okay? Kasi, syempre, may mga students na baka pag feeling nila, ay, mali yung sagot ko rito, uulitin ko. Ayan, limit to one response tayo. Tapos, syempre, ayaw natin na mag-edit sila after submission. So, hindi natin i-check yan. And then, you can see summary charts and text responses. So, nasa inyo na po kung gusto nyo checkan yan. Presentation. Shuffle question order. So, wag na siguro kasi kung isa-shuffle natin, baka masama yung mga LRN, name. So, wag na nating i-ano yan. Then, progress bar, pwede tayong maglagay sa ilalim. And then, confirmation message. Ito yung makikita after taking the test. So, okay na. Your response has been recorded. Tapos, quizzes. Okay, save natin after tweaking the settings. Alright? So, after this, we will be creating an Excel form where all the responses will go. So, you click this icon, create a spreadsheet, and then we can rename the form to be, for example, quiz 1.1 responses. Then, click create. O, saan pupunta yung spreadsheet na yan? Doon din siya pupunta sa Google Drive. Makikita nyo siya doon. So, once na nag-submit si student, real-time, lalabas na yung kanyang mga sagot, including the timestamp. Ibig sabihin, makikita po natin kung anong oras, minuto, or segundo siyang natapos. Alright? So, ayun po. Kung makikita po natin, napakadali lang pong gumawa ng quiz gamit ang Google Forms. Hindi lang po siya limited sa multiple choice. Pwede rin po siyang open-ended. Pwede rin po siyang question with a lot of answers. Makikita nyo na lang po sa options yung mga types of questions. As for the results po, makikita po natin yung results doon sa Excel file na link po sa inyong Google Form. Makikita po natin doon yung exact time na isubmit ni student yung kanyang work. So, malalaman din po natin kung siya ba ay nakapasok sa deadline. Kung meron po tayong deadline na sinet sa kanila. So, yun lang po. Sana po kayo po ay may natutunan po sa aking video. Kung meron po kayong natutunan, please like, share, and subscribe kung hindi pa po kayo nakapag-subscribe sa aking channel. Maraming salamat po. See you in our next episode.